Shalom, Kol Halal Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem HaKadosh. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. And shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. I'm the brother Yashuan, here with a quick lesson. And one of my one of the things that I want the most at this time is to see a chariot, because I haven't seen a chariot yet. And I thought I saw one at my last camp on Sunday, and it turned out to be a balloon. So it was a false alarm, because we all want to see a sign, or a sign that the spirit is dealing with us, right? And, that's just Jake, and I fall into that category. But I got the sign, all right? And the sign that, that the spirit is dealing with me at this time, because, you always wonder, and you pray daily that the Most High take not his Holy Spirit from you, all right? But last night, or long story short, the elder apostle Tahar posted what happened last night when I called in to this brother, the Rethinking the Dollar show. And to me, that was a sign. It's a spiritual sign for me. All right. So anyway, we'll get to that. We'll examine what he posted and what he said. All right. And of course, it made me feel great, to have the elder, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, acknowledge that. So, again, that to me, that's just as good as seeing a chariot. So, although I still want to see a chariot, but I can deal with this is fine for the time being. So anyway, this is going to be about the chariots, and my main what I was thinking, because I did show what the word nigger in Acts 13, how that goes into the word Christian. Okay, and that's a different lesson, but when I called into the guy's show, I called knowing that I wanted to show him she'll be coming around the mountain, because I think that that's really important, and not a lot of people know about that. So I was trying to get that out there, because one time I was watching that guy's show, and some lady comes on and recounted the conversation that I had when I called in, and I showed him that the word nigger is synonymous with Christian, pursuant to Acts 13 and 13 and 1, and then the precept is Acts, 12 and 26, I believe. I'll have to get it out. So anyway, so I just wanted to make sure that we got, she'll be coming around the mountain. We'll go into that real quick. So let's start at Acts. This is how I teach the chariots anyway. So we'll start with Acts 1 and 9, because a lot of people don't understand that Yahweh Shai was beamed up, And if you show that first, how did Yahweh Shai leave when he after he was resurrected? How did he leave the earth? So that's Acts 1 and 9. And when he had spoken these things while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. And if I'm being long-winded right now, it's because I'm excited about what's going on right now. So anyway, so a cloud received him out of their sight. That's the point. And while they looked steadfastly towards heaven as he went up, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. These angels were standing there, which also said, Ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as you have seen him go into heaven. Now, in today's language, that would have read a little like this. And, I'm paraphrasing. The angels, right, were standing on the side, right? And they said, the angel said, hey, you brothers, right, you men of Galilee, why, see, what you tripping on? Because they were looking spellbound. He said, when Yahushua comes back, he's going to come back the same way you've seen him go. And that's referring to the second coming, all right? Shall so come, all right? This is talking about the second coming. When he comes back to destroy Babylon the Great, okay, he's coming back in the same manner. Okay, so now we go to Revelation 1. 1 and 7. Okay, and it's the second coming. This is the second coming. Behold, he, Yahushua, cometh, second coming, with clouds. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall well because of it. Even so, amen. That's the second, that's him coming back. And the angel said, hey, why you tripping when he comes back, the second coming? He's coming back the same way. And there it is, with clouds. All right. Now you go to Psalm, like I was trying to get old Mike the Christian, Psalm 104. And see, I knew that he was going to cut me off. Oh, I got to get to the other callers. I'm like, nah, you just don't want this coming out right now because you're scared of the whole Daryl Brooks situation, which has nothing to do with that damn psyop. So we go to Psalm 104. And these are attributes. I was trying to explain to Mike the Christian, the guy whose channel is Rethinking the Dollar. I was trying to explain to him that these are attributes of the Most High Yahweh. Bless the Lord, O my soul, O Lord, my power, thou art very great, thou art clothed with honor and majesty, who coverest thyself with light as with a garment, who stretchest out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his chambers in the waters. And here's the point, who maketh the clouds his chariot, who walketh upon the wings of the wind, who maketh the clouds his chariot. So the clouds, when you see clouds, it's talking about them chariots. Okay? And that's proven. And then I got him to go to Revelation 11 and 12, and I was trying to, and then you ask, what does it mean to be saved? Oh, it means turning your life over to, he comes with the Christian bullshit. People don't even know. Christians don't know what it means to be saved. All right? So this is what it means to be saved. Saved from what? It goes into it. Saved from the great earthquake, which is the missiles. All right? Start at 12, and they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they, the elect, ascended up to heaven in a cloud. The same way that Yahushua was taken up, the elect of Israel are going to be taken up the same way in a cloud. That cloud is a chariot, and their enemies beheld them. Why? Because this is what it means to be saved. Saved from what? Saved from this. 13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, right? That's the missiles hitting. Right after the extraction. And the 10th part of the city fell, all 10 FEMA regions in Babylon the Great. And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. Anybody that wasn't beamed up, right, died. All right? And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000. 7 is completion. Let's talk about everybody that wasn't beamed up died, vaporized. and the remnant, the elect, were affrighted and gave glory to the Most High of heaven. All right, so that's the breakdown of that. All right, and I tried to show him, and then let's go here quickly, and then we'll watch it. Okay, you got swing low, sweet chariot. We all know that, right? That's pretty self-explanatory. But when you go to Wikipedia, swing low, sweet chariot is an African American spiritual. No, it's a Hebrew Israelite spiritual, because we were the ones out in the cotton field singing that. All right. It says, one of the best known Christian hymns, originating in early oral and musical African American traditions. And then it goes into it says an early version of the text and tune in his 1876 publication. You see these dates? Okay, 1876. That points straight to us in the cotton field. Okay. Okay, and it goes, specifically, the text refers to the Old Testament account of the prophet Elijah's ascent into heaven by a chariot. Okay, and that's close. All right. But it's explaining the chariots. Okay, now we go to she'll be coming around the mountain. All right. Okay, and this is what I was. This is, this needs to be taught, because everybody knows she'll be coming around the mountain. Even Mike the Christian. You go to background. You go to the second paragraph. The original song was published in Old Plantation Hymns in 1899, letting you know that we knew, they knew. It ostensibly, how does Esau know this? It ostensibly refers to the second coming of Hamashiach and the subsequent rapture, which there is no rapture, but it's talking about us getting caught up. Okay? With the she referring to the chariot that the returning Hamashiach is depicted as driving. Okay? Then it goes on to say, typically she would refer to the church itself, not a chariot, since nowhere in the Bible is Hamashiach on a chariot. Yes, he is on a chariot, and we'll prove it right now. So she'll be coming around the mountain is talking about this mountain here. All right? Second Ezra, this is what I didn't get to because Mike the Christian cut me off. All right? And it came to pass, 2 Ezra 13:1, it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea that had moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man is Yahushua, waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. Okay? And that's talking about Yahushua and the angels came in from the fourth dimension. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. It's talking about that ship. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as the earth faileth when it feeleth the fire. This is the weapon systems on the chariots. Okay, now we'll jump down to 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain and flew up. He flew up upon it. You have to include this word up. He flew up upon it. Some people blow right through that and say flew upon it. No, he flew up upon it. Okay? Flew up upon what? A great mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I couldn't. Ezra looked around and said, where the hell in the mountain range did he cut that mountain? It's so damn big. Right? That's the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Now we'll go back real quick. It ostensibly refers to the second coming of Hamashiach, with the she referring to the chariot that the returning Hamashiach is depicted as driving. Okay? So where it says, not a chariot, since nowhere in the Bible is a Mashiach on a chariot. We just showed that. Got to show and prove. He is on a chariot right here. Okay? That mountain. So they got it right, and then they try to explain it away. All right, so let's watch this. This little gem. It's all about the chariot. And that's what I was trying to tell Mike the Christian. I was telling him, hey, it's all about the chariot. Everything is about the chariots. So, and this is Elder Tahar's page here. Okay. GMS declaring the end. And yes, I was in GMS in 2012 and got kicked out. I won't even go into it, but never fell off. And been with the sound doctrine of GMS from '08 till now. So it is what it is. November 30th, which is today, it's all about the chariots is his title, because that's what I was telling Mike the Christians. Okay, so we'll watch it from here. And we'll kind of break it. I'll break down. See, I knew that he was, because the last time I showed him what the word nigger means, and it comes out as a Christian. I should probably do that. Let's watch this first.
Suffer through these goddamn commercials. Yeah. There's a brother by the name of Yashawan out of Cali calling in the Rethink the Dollar show that was live last night, entitled, as you can see here, the setup for a crazy December the People talk show. And the brother, or whatever title he is, elder, prophet, whatever.
Humble brother.
He calls in and explains how the Lord is coming back in UFOs, which are the chariots, the clouds, in Acts 1. Anyway, this is going to be a short one, and listen good, as High Priest Ariel would say. Listen good.
Remember that? I got, yeah. I wanted to show you something else.
So right there, I was saying, remember that. I was talking about showing him the N-word, okay? And he laughed. He remembered because, not a lot of people know that one either. So, and again, these things, they do need to be pointed out. So anyway.
Yeah. I wanted to show you something else. All right? Give me what you got. Okay, whole thing. Everything that's going on is about the UFOs. UFOs, okay? Okay, you know what UFOs are, right? Identified objects, so are they any more good? Absolutely. That's why they don't want you to know what they are, because they know it. They don't want you to know. That's why they call it unidentified, right? Yeah. But we've known going all the way back, way back. Okay? Now, know that you're a man of the Bible, and then throughout the Bible. Okay? And the one that they call Jesus Christ, right? His name is Yahweh, left the earth. Do you know how he left the earth after his resurrection? The Bible says he ascended up.
Ascended.
Up into God. A cloud, right? A cloud that sees around itself. Yeah. Acts 1 and 9, right? Uh-huh. Now, what is that cloud? I'm not familiar with it. Give it to me. Okay, it's go to Psalm 104. Okay. Read down to 1. All right, just for time's sake, if you had it in front, feel free to do so. We'll make that all right.
See, so that was the first time he started rushing me. Okay. For time's sake, he wanted me to read it. I'm like, no, you put it up there like you do, you know? Because he understood at that point, he's like, uh-oh, everybody's watching this. And the last time he brought nigga out, okay, so he's already rushing me at this time. So I'm like, what do I say? What do I not say? You know? Because immediately I said, call halal Yahweh Shemi al Shabbat Shemakakadash, Barakatah. And so he's hearing that and he's sweating.
Okay, all right, so very important. Okay, Psalm 104. 104, read down from the top. The attributes of the Most High God. All right, pull up here.
I told him that these are attributes of the Most High God in Psalm 104 going down.
Okay, any particular verse, let's start it. So I can start at one with a, pull up there. Okay, she'll read 4 5. Okay, so blessed before the premium. It says, here Psalm 104, so bless the Lord, my soul, O Lord, my God, thou art very great. Thou art clothed with honor, and who covers thyself with light as with a garment, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain, who layeth the beams of his train, chambers in the waters, who maketh the clouds and chariots, who walketh for the wings of the wind. Who maketh the clouds, what? Who maketh the clouds and chariots. Sweet rose, sweet what? All right.
You see his reaction? Because he's learning. He understands that. And now he's scared even more. He's gonna start rushing me again.
Who maketh the clouds what? Who maketh the clouds and chariots. Sweet rose, sweet what? All right. Now, what does it mean to be saved? To be saved, to be born anew.
That's Christian, Doc. To be born anew. That's not what it means to be saved. Okay? And he'll tell you that he is saved and ain't no destruction came yet. So now he's about to learn something else, and then he's gonna start blowing through it, not understanding that, you know, when two or more, right? This is this. And again, when the whole nigger revelation came out, I know that, you know, it went abroad because that lady came in and she spoke on it. So let's let this play.
Okay, go to Revelation 11. Read 12. This is what it means. All right, you guys are trying to get to me real quick. I gotta say it. Okay, Revelation, what's that again? 11 to 12. All right. This is what it means to be saved. All right, 11 to 12. Revelation 11 to 12 says that they heard a great voice to them come up hither and ascended up to heaven and power, and their enemies beheld them. Okay, they ascended up to heaven and what? And a cloud. But that cloud is a chariot, what they call the UFO. Now let me ask you one question. Mm-hmm. She'll be coming around the west when she comes? Mountain. Right. What is that? I'm not sure. It might be food. Okay, you ready? Okay. You just want to do a Google search or whatever you want to use and go to Wikipedia and type in she'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. Wikipedia. Okay, so the coming around, okay, the mountain, which is right. And when you see Wikipedia, go to Wikipedia when you get there, let me know. She'll be coming around the mountain when you see Wikipedia, she'll be coming around, okay, let me step here. Okay, go to background. Where it says background. Read the second paragraph. Background, second paragraph. The original song was published. The old plantation hymn they came as it ostensibly refers to the second coming of Christ and subsequent rapture, with she referring to the chariot that the same Christ depicted as riding. That's good. Okay. So that what it means to be great. America, Trump, we're going to be beamed up just like Christ was beamed up into a cloud. Sure. Everything is about to end up. And they know. All the way back to 1899, they know it was changed. They know what those weapons are. So, it's all in the scripture. I'll show you the mount. So the second answer. Oh, so what? So, not to cut you off, but I definitely.
So he cut me off right there. I said, I'll show you the mountain. I was going to second Ezra. He cut me off. And then I let him out of it. He had to get out. And then after that, then the Elder Torah comes back and he gives his commentary, says some good things, and call all you how about Shem Yahushua Shem Kakata.
It's all in the scripture. I'll show you the mount. So the second answer. Oh, so what? So not to cut you off, but I definitely I gotta get for calls because I'm typing with one hand and holding the phone with one hand. But no, once you join the Discord page program, feel free to share.
He did good overall. He got the word out.
The mic got a little spooked.
That was me. I said, Shalom, call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushua Bahashem Kadash. I didn't know what to say, or I wanted to say double honor. I want to shout out the elders of GMS and give them double honor. I wanted to say all of that, but I know that the climate after this whole Daryl Brooks debacle, I know he was going to be afraid, and I was trying not to spook him. I was trying to get in as much as I could before he started rushing me off, and I sensed it early. So
Okay, well, that's the whole thing.
The mic got a little spooked. Yeah, he was gonna.
Right.
He was gonna bring out Second Ezra chapter 13.
correct.
Ezra seeing the Lord on top of what he thought was a mountain. Anyway, I don't have to say too much. The brother said it all in a nutshell. Anyway, with that, I'm saying shalom.
I said it all because I was taught by the best, the elder apostles of GMS on down. And I want to say the water. Real quick, let me, since I'm doing this, because when I called, this was about maybe 3 months ago now. I called in because I wanted to go over this real quick. Let me see. This is Acts. Might get in trouble for this. Acts 13. All right. Now, there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called Niger, and Lucius of Cyrene, and Manaen, which had been brought up with Herod the Tetrarch, and Saul. So, according to this verse, Lucius, Manaen, Barnabas, and Simeon, and the Apostle Paul, right? If you go down to 9, then Saul, who is also called Paul, they were all being called niggers. You bunch of niggers. And the precept is here in Acts 12 and what, 20, what is it? Salakia. What is it? 12, it's 11, yeah? 11 and 26. 11 and 26. And when he had found him, he brought him unto Antioch, and it came to pass that a whole year they assembled themselves with the church and taught much people. Right here, here's the point. And the disciples were called Christians first in Antioch, using all the same words. Antioch, Barnabas, Saul, okay? Teachers taught, church, okay? Christians, okay? They were called Christians, okay? Go back to 13. Called nigger. How is that the precept? You go right here. You go. And I did this with Mike the Christian too, on his show. And a lady brought it up about a month later. Let me see. You go Niger, Strong's Concordance, Bible Hub, right? Is what you type in. Nigger, Strong's Concordance, Bible Hub. And of course, oh no, that's Niger. Oh no, that's Niger. Well, let's find out. Go here, click on that. And we did this. He did it all. First, you go to phonetic spelling, nigger. And then the definition of nigger is a Christian. Oh no, it just means black. Definition. A Christian. Okay? They were being called niggers. Let's go quickly to blue letter. Blue letter. Nigger. Let's let the devil say it. as the elder Apostle Tahar. Let's let the devil.
Strong's G 3526. Niger. Niger.
Let's let the devil say it. All right, so I mean, it is what it is. All right, so anyway, with that, let's see. That's good enough. With that, we'll go ahead and say that I hope that the elect were edified with this lesson. With that, we can say shalom.